YouTube. How we doing, family? It's your boy, Yo, and this is another episode of the Ballpark Show. I go through every MLB game every day and try and narrow it down to the plays that I personally see the most value in. Today's Tuesday, September 9th. I have 3 games and 4 props at the end, so stick around. I do this every day for free, so please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your favorite game in the comment section below. Without further ado, let me get into today's recap. Recapping yesterday, we cashed our highlighted play of the day. We took the Seattle Mariners on the run line against the St. Louis Cardinals. Plenty of live betting opportunity. The Cardinals led 2-0 going into the 6th inning. Josh Naylor showed up with a huge bases clearing double, and we were able to cash on the run line. Final score was 4-2 Mariners. We're now 5-6 highlighted in September. Let's get back in that win column and start a streak today. Without further ado, let me get into today's games. In our first matchup, we have the Kansas City Royals in Cleveland taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Guardians are minus 119 on the money line, and the total is 7.5 runs. On the mound, we have Noah Cameron going for KC, and we have Joey Cantillo going for Cleveland. This is a solid pitching matchup. I can't say either guy's been elite, but both have expected ERAs in the 3s and winning records. These are two organizations known for their pitching, and that's also represented in the bullpens. Both have been elite, ranking in the top 5. The thing that stands out to me the most recently is the Guardians' offensive production. Yeah, they scored 10 runs yesterday, but they still rank 30th in the league over the last 30 days. They've been miserable, and considering we're in a pitcher-friendly stadium like Progressive, I think we see a lower scoring game. I lean towards the Royals. We've seen more consistency from behind the plate, and Cameron's a slightly better option, but I think we stay under this total. We're taking the Royals and Guardians under 7.5 runs as our first selection. Let's move. In our next matchup, we have the St. Louis Cardinals in Seattle taking on the Seattle Mariners. Mariners are minus 208 on the money line, and the total is 8 runs. On the mound, we have Matthew Liberatore going for St. Louis, and we have George Kirby going for Seattle. Liberatore surprisingly has the better current numbers, but Kirby has a better expected, and I have more faith in his game moving forward. He limits the walk and doesn't give up much hard contact. Past the starting pitchers, you guys know how I feel about this matchup. Top 10 offense in the Mariners against a bottom 5 offense in the Cardinals. Similar bullpens, but as we approach the playoffs, I think Seattle plays with a lot more intensity. Earlier in the season, we'd see some careless at-bats or errors, as any team does, but I'm starting to see the patience and timely hits that are needed to have success in the postseason. They were able to rally late yesterday. I think this one's more of a decisive victory. We're taking the Mariners on the run line. You can find it for plus 105 odds as our first highlighted selection. Let's move. In our last and final matchup, we have the Boston Red Sox in Oakland taking on the Oakland Athletics. This one's a pick'em. You can find minus 110 on either side. On the mound, we have Dustin May going for Boston. We have Jeffrey Springs going for Oakland. This is a pretty sizable mismatch. Springs has a better numbers, both current and expected. The way the A's are swinging the bat, I'm worried about Dustin May in this one. He has a 10% walk rate and only a 20% strikeout rate. That's a big problem. Besides May, the Red Sox have been impressive over the last couple months, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't more impressed by the A's. With guys like Nick Kurtz, Jacob Wilson, and Colby Thomas emerging, they have a dangerous lineup. We've seen them consistently putting up 6+ runs with ease. I think they win this game. Boston has a really good bullpen, so I don't blame you if you want to isolate it to the first 5 innings, but I'm taking the Athletics on the money line as our second highlighted selection. All right, guys, let me get into the props for today, and I'm ready to sweep it. First, we're taking James Wood of the Washington Nationals to get 2 or more bases. Side note, I don't know if you guys saw Josh Bell with the 2 home runs yesterday, but that was huge. Tonight, James is going yard. He's got a career home run and a 1.7 OPS against Major. Next, we're taking Aaron Judge of the New York Yankees to hit a home run. I shouldn't have to say too much. This guy's the best contact hitter in the league, and Mize has looked shaky recently. Lock it in. Next, we're taking Luis Ariz of the San Diego Padres to get 2 or more bases. He hasn't quite been himself in 2025, but this guy's the best contact hitter in the league. You can play 2+ hits for even more plus money, but he definitely gets the 2 bases. Last but definitely not least, we're taking Ketel Marte of the Arizona Diamondbacks to get 2 or more bases. He respects coin, simple as that. He's got a career home run off of Robbie Ray, and I also think the Diamondbacks win this game. And that's going to conclude today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. 5-6 highlighted in September. I am 14-10 on every game analyzed per usual, but let's go 2-0 on our highlighted today. I appreciate the support so much. I do this every day for free, So please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy, yo! And until the next one, I'm going to catch y'all. Peace.